Playing your first track. Okay, now it's time to combine everything we've learned so far and get some music playing. Make sure you have some music ready to play. I'll assume that you followed all the previous videos, have successfully set up and plugged everything in. Next, make sure all the volumes are turned down. Look at the mixer. Check that the master volume is lowered, the channel volume is lowered, and the trims are lowered. Insert your CD and follow the signal from the CDJ. When you press play on the CDJ, the audio signal gets sent to the mixer and most likely goes through channel 1. Is there a signal coming in via the indicator lights? If there's only a faint signal, then increase the trim until the indicator shows a song playing at unity. Remember, unity means that the audio is consistently at 0 on the indicator level, which means there's no red lights. As some songs start off quiet and then get louder, fast forward through your track to check if there are any sudden loud spots and adjust the trim accordingly. Once this is done, your trim or heat is set. Press the Q button once to reset the song back to the start. Next, you need the audio signal to come out of channel 1. Start adjusting the channel 1 slider so that it gets set to around 80% of the maximum volume. Remember that in this course, we won't be using the crossfader, so turn that off. See the previous side notes which explains why. Now when you press play, the song should start coming out of your speakers. If it isn't, try adjusting the master channel volume higher. If it still doesn't work, make sure you repeat the steps in this video by trying again. Next we have the Q button. The way I like to explain the Q button is that it is similar to a save point in a game, but instead it saves a point in the song. It allows you to set a new start to the song so that it plays from the point that you set, not from the actual start of the song, where there may be dialogue or a build-up section. Setting a cue point may seem confusing at the start, but you'll get used to it pretty quickly. You'll be using it constantly while DJing. Step 1. Find the song you want to play and hit play. Step 2. Hit play again and the song will pause and repeat a tiny section of the beat. Step 3. Use the jog wheel to navigate to the section of the song you want to save as the cue point. Step 4. Once you've found the section, hit the cue button. Congratulations, you just set a cue point. If you miss your intended section, just press play twice again to pause the song, and then use the jog wheel to adjust accordingly. To quickly check the cue point you have just saved, press and hold the cue point to hear a preview of it. Okay, now that your song is at the right trim, the right volume, and cued properly, you can slowly fade out the currently playing song and fade in the song you just cued. This is a simple mix, also known as a drop. Here's an example. Congratulations, you've just mixed the song. If you're not working in a club or bar, but only doing simple functions or weddings, this technique is really all you need to know. You play songs back to back, consistently at the correct volumes. The main skill here is playlisting. In other words, picking the right songs at the right time. Sometimes you'll want to hold the dance floor, say when it's time to dance, while at other times you'll want people to relax and enjoy each other's company. For example, during the reception of a wedding as guests are eating. Keep this in mind, it is the most important skill of any DJ, playing the right songs at the right time for the right audience. A disclaimer, of course, is if you're a famous producer playing at a huge festival, then normally you will be the tastemaker for the crowd, so they will want to hear something new and different. Unfortunately, we're just not at that stage yet.